Hey guys, I hope you're all doing great. Today I'm gonna teach you about loops, the practical side of it. Like I'll just loops in Java. So yeah, loops are used for helping out for repetition. Like when it comes to saying hello world, if I want to say hello world 10 times, I can't type 10 lines to say hello world. I have to like create a condition using just like 1 or 2 lines and say hello world, you see, 10 times. Or even with numbers, you can even create them until 100 or 1,000 if your computer can handle that. Saying 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, you can't say that physically. You can use that using loops. Yes, they in Java. This will help you have an understanding of what loops are. For people who have a programming class of Java, like who want to understand what loops are all about, and for people who are learning IT on the side or studying IT or in anyhow learning whichever, I'm just showing you how it's done. So these are the fundamentals of loops. There are only 3 loops in Java. There's do while, and for loops. Sometimes in the exam, well, that's why I said sometimes, not all the time, because exams are tougher than this. But in the exam, they'll say, okay, this is a for loop, change it to a while loop, convert it to a do loop, or something vice versa like that. So you need to understand the fundamentals. We only use 3 loops in Java. Other programming languages use 5, something like that. So these are the 3 musketeers of loops. When you are programming, always make sure that you have these 3 by your side. So this they call it what's happening is that you are declaring, and then you said, okay, so these are the musketeers. So this means this part, right? Just this part. It means initialization, meaning that you are going to start at 1, and then where you're going to end, it's called conditions. And then this one is an iteration, meaning that 1 step at a time, or repetition, whatever it means. You'll do your own research on this, but you always need this at all times. You can even use A or B or any letter. In programming, we like using I. We're just used to seeing it. So let's get out of here and go to NetBeans. Make sure that you have NetBeans if you are serious about learning Java on the side, or if this is your first time hearing it and stuff like that. Of course, my YouTube channel must explain to you how to download it, but also me, I struggle to get this stuff. I just downloaded it by luck. It's a hard thing to download the proper things here. So here we just have to wait for it loading, for this whole things to load, and then after it does this, it's going to start acting funny. Things will move up and down here, trust me, like crazy. And then we still have to wait one more, and then we create a new project. It is slow, but you see what's happening. It is slow, but to be honest, Visual Basics is much slower than okay, maybe I'm lying. Okay, maybe Mara. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna compete. So I create a new project. So yeah, this is an ID. Okay, I call it looping. All right. Oh, by the way, it already has that folder. Okay, let's call it 2. Okay, it has that. 3. Wait. Yeah, 3. Anyways, yeah, we call it looping 3. Looping. So yeah, I just wait for like 5 seconds. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, that took maybe 8 seconds. Yeah, so we start by what I said. Let's create a for loop. We start by declaring. But in for loops, you have to just declare only for now. And then inside here, you see the magic. You just say for I must start at 1, count by starting at 1. You can even say 0. It will start saying 0 1 2 3. But for now, let's just say like this. And then it must be less than or equal to, then it must be 1 step at a time. Then you open it like this, then you say system, oh god, system.out.println I, and you run it. Make sure you close this with the semicolon, yes. And boom, here it is. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Of course, people are gonna ask me, but Willie, what happened to the less than part? You know, Java chooses to work with and equals to. But if you are serious about saying, it just chooses what it wants. But if you're serious with just saying less than 6, then it will obviously be less than 6 until it will just end until 5. Just basic grade 4 math. Then you see here, oh wow, there's actually 5 until 5. You know, yeah, Java has math, but it's not like math. Just small things, man. It's like, I think you just need to finish grade 4 and then you can learn Java. That's all I'm saying. Okay, maybe grade 7 or I don't know, but you just, yeah, it doesn't matter what I'm saying. So you can even use this for hello world in any loop, right? Say hello world. Sorry guys, I have a headache. Yeah, so 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, I know that these are not important, you can easily find them on the internet, but I don't know, I'm just doing it anyways. Yeah. So now they ask you to change this to a while loop. Here you say while. The only thing that you need in the bracket is the condition, which is maybe less than 6. All right. Then here, that's when you do this. It start at 1. Then what are you missing? You can say this for hello world. There's something you're missing. It's called the iteration. Must do count, meaning that count step 1 at a time. Without iterations, I don't know, your program will run crazy. That's how it is, you know. It will just keep repeating 1 1 1 1 1. Yeah, it's tough for me to explain what's happening or why. You say iterations, it will still give you the same results. Hello world, you can even do that for 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, hello world and stuff like that. So let's just leave it in as I. Now with this, you say do while. You say do. But the only difference it has is that it doesn't have a condition with it. It likes to work alone. Then that's why they call it do while, because the while is at the bottom, you know, with always a condition in it. Misrepresented. Shame, man. Doesn't get that much recognition. Then what? The only thing that is the same, or the only thing that's the same with a do and a while, is that these things are here to stay. They both look similar, right? Even this one, they're like cousins in a way, you see. So yeah, we run it and then it says 1 2 3 4 5, and then we can once again do this with hello world or anything, or say looping. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5. Sure. Okay, let's try to remove the iteration for now. Okay, see how crazy it's gonna go. Still running, it has no limit, it doesn't know how to count it. The program is crazy, my memory is gonna crash, my RAM is going crazy, so I just cancelled it. I'm like, nope, let's forget about this. See, or even, okay, let's just say I put a number, for example. Okay, let's just say I said I, right? You see, like, it's saying 1 all the way. It's not counting one step at a time. But then if you had, oh snap, it's still running, let's stop it, it's crashing my my CPU and stuff. So if you did like this, it's healthy, it will count one step at a time. So always make sure you have your iterations or all the musketeers in there. Yeah, that's how you do it, guys. Thank you for watching. Maybe in my next video I'll explain past papers and things like that. I'm not a genius yet. I'm also still learning. At the end of the day, there's a lot to learn, but once I become a genius, a real genius, then I will explain some past papers of programming, or online past papers, or past papers from whatever, your crash course or from your tertiary and whatever. Yeah, so bye guys.